And then I'm like, I want to come back.
Yeah,
Just
if you're consistent with them, like if you're consistent like weekly or twice a
yeah.
week, like people will continue to listen to it, and they will just be like, hey, what happens to the next episode? Hey, what are you gonna do the next episode? Like I did one, and then they're like, people were all like, hey, what's up, bro? The next episode. Hey, I like your podcast. It was just me and my son talking.
Oh, okay, okay.
I did one by myself. I done a couple with different comics, but I need to get on it, bro.
No, that's good. Yeah, well, right now you're focusing a lot on Instagram, right? Because that's how
Yeah,
I got to know you.
I just been like I was focused on I get in little moods, you know. I'll be like
Yeah,
one day
yeah,
I'm like, yeah, let's do hella videos, and then one day I'm like, This week I've been pretty much we started Saturday. Yeah, bro, it's like
yeah.
fuck. So what do you do music or what?
No, well, I do a little bit of social media,
Hmm.
and then I also do websites. So the first thing that we did, they're my friends. They have a group, so they wrote that song, "Coronavirus Virus," following you, and then other meme accounts. I said, "Oh, I think it'd be perfect for them to promote their song through this because I
Yeah.
mean, what you do is jokes, memes all day. So your audience likes jokes and they're expecting a laugh."
I added over that so I put it over that song, over that video, and it
Yeah.
was perfect hit on.
Yeah. I
Pero
think
perfecto, compa.
out of it, if we join everybody together, it was 77,000 views.
But about a lot of people they want to get on social media or like for example today so the guy today right le compré unos half wine barrels right and
Yeah.
they recognized me they're like hey Gordo Mamon and the kid in the back that was cutting them he's like
Yeah.
kept looking away he's like and I think the guy already knew who I was too. Y también se llama Julián también because I looked
Yeah,
him up
yeah.
I found him on Facebook y se llama Julián and I'm like hey tocayo un pinche descuento compa blah 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 and he's like and he didn't even like, give me a deal, you know. So and then he hit me a later, hey, ¿cuánto cobras? I'm like, hey, this is what I charge, dog, to promote. He's
Yeah.
like, me haces un shout out ahí. I'm like, bro, you didn't even hook me up, dog. You would have gave
Yeah,
it to
yeah.
me free. Te hago un pinche shout out por 2 meses. But that a lot of especially Latinos, bro, they're scared to advertise online, man.
Oh, why do you think?
I I just think they don't believe they're just so old school. Like for example, there's a company right here in Salinas.
Yeah.
It's called the bakery is called Tres Hermanos Bakery, right?
Okay.
So the bakery's been open for years, and then
Yeah.
next door they opened one called Tres Hermanos, like it's like a restaurant, you know, not a
Yeah.
restaurant, but you can't sit down and eat, but they sell burritos, asada, tacos,
Yeah.
jugos, like just different stuff. And the his son that owns well, he doesn't own it. The son runs the other side. Was
Yeah.
explaining to me that they didn't have a logo or they didn't have anything that signified Tres Hermanos, you know, like there was nothing
Yeah.
that you would see like Coca-Cola. You see Coca-Cola, like oh shit, you see a Mercedes little circle, it's Mercedes,
Yeah.
and they were just happy with that they had word of mouth customers, you know. Por ello,
Mm-hmm.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Pero muchos ahorita se están jodiendo. There's like you would tell them like, hey, ¿por qué no agarras Grubhub? Hey, ¿por qué no agarras Uber? Esa madre no sirve, güey. Man,
Yeah.
look at where we're at now. Look at they're behind the curve because they didn't want to do that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And like you could have been above the like the gente te estaba diciendo that people were telling you what to do and you didn't do it.
Yeah.
Y ahora estás sufriendo tu negocio porque por ser I mean for being ignorant, I guess you could say, you know, to
Yeah.
oblivious to the internet.
Yeah, because since they close themselves, they didn't even want to know or
Yeah.
learn.
Porque hay muchos que están en Facebook, paisías, bro, slangy shit, bro, selling. I see
Yeah.
people selling pollos de
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You see the people like
Organic
just selling
chicken.
stuff, bro, just like estaban unos paisas, güey. I mean, yo les digo paisas, güey, pero my raza mexicanos.
Yeah.
They're selling máscaras, güey, right there. And so one of the a girl recently hit me up too from they live well I live in Salinas, the Morgan Hills, like maybe like
Oh,
a 30
nice,
minute
man.
drive from us,
Yeah.
and they sell botanas.
Oh, botanas.
Pero ellos vendían en la pulgas, and they can't sell right now. So
Yeah.
the daughter helped them, and now they're selling online. And she hit me up for also promoting in social media. People like they're just scared. Like this is like, por ejemplo, le digo por un video, a veces cobro like for me to be in it and edit it,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
hasta 300, you know.
Yeah, okay, I
And
see.
it's like me. It's like I'm not saying I'm a celebrity. I'm not saying famous yet, but people see me and they're like, "Oh shit, Gordo Mamon's is in there," and it doesn't not just me.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
with any influencer, anybody that like it goes back again to the Latinos, bro. They're like,
yeah,
I think it's still more the older ones. There's still a lot of older ones that own businesses, and they
yeah.
just I don't know. It's not Latinos, bro. It's just everybody does like it's the internet is. I feel like the internet is still young, bro. Like the people don't fully understand it yet. You know, like they don't
Yeah.
really use it to its full advantage. There's a lot of people. There's so many things that you can use it for. You know, I don't
A
know if
lot
you
of.
follow the el del los que el metió hot Cheetos, RPM hot Cheetos.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Just like he was just, I was listening to the other day. It was talking about that right now would be the best time to start a business. And he's like, oh, you probably think I'm crazy, but it's not. Like, right now is the time that you can invent something that people need right now. That you can invent, I don't
mm-hmm.
know, a mask holder or a freaking collapsible mask, or there's stuff that people need right now that you
Yeah,
can invent. Pinchy fucking whole body mask. How I started doing Instagram was, um, I started at my shop. I had an auto repair shop,
yeah,
and my original Instagram name was Memo Smog Sporties. So I used to do smog checks. Y cobraba $40. I had the shop. I had a shop for 7 years. So I had the shop, right? We had the shop. Um, I would post hella crazy shit, bro. Like fools would come to the shop,
yeah,
like bums, just like buenitos, like people that would come to the shop, just like
yeah,
funny characters, bro. We would give them money, like
yeah,
stop. I kind of stopped doing that. I started posting. My wife's like, you can't be associating your business with that.
yeah.
I'm like, well, you're right. Now I was just kind of already climbing up, 7,000, like 5,000, 6,000 followers.
Oh man.
And then I switched it to El Gordo Mamon. She's like, oh, switch it to El Gordo Mamon. But back
Yeah,
then it was El Gordo underscore Mamon because
yeah,
somebody had the name El Gordo Mamon.
yeah.
But when Instagram did a little cleanup, the name became available.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So I went to El Gordo Julian because they told me that you couldn't say Mamon on TV and radio. And then I
Yeah.
went to El Gordo Julian and then people like unfollowed me. They're like, oh, you're a sellout, blah, 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 blah. Fuck, what the fuck?
Gordo Julián.
Yeah, that's my name, dog, and I'm fat. So then I'm like, oh shit, let me see this because that page had not been used for like 7 years. It was like nobody used it,
Yeah,
and then I guess they deleted that account and it became available altogether. Go to the Mamona, and like, bam. And I just started making more videos, and I just started networking with other Instagram people, and just kind of started like in maybe I want to say like 2000 and maybe 14.
yeah,
14 at 14 I got a little bit more serious with it, and I started buying. I bought a better phone. I bought some microphones. I started like thinking of the videos more, just getting a little bit more creative, and then I was going good, bro. I was doing it in 2000 and we're not 19, 18. I started doing comedy, and I still had the shop, and then I got in trouble with the state for doing the illegal smog, bro.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's why I didn't have the shop anymore. But I didn't want to. I didn't want to do the shop anymore. I was already.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that. My dad's kind of got me into it. I had the shop for 7 years. I ran it.
Oh man.
I was the owner of it. Ran it. Had employees. Had my sister. My sister working for me. It was a good experience, bro.
Yeah.
Good learning experience. Learn how to run a business. Learn about a business. All a business at the end of the day. Everything.
When you started going on Instagram with El Gordo Mamon, at one point did people start asking you to do shout outs? I mean, this is for the people more that want to grow their Instagram
I, I
and
I feel like I feel like anybody, bro, that hits once you hit like 10K, people will start like, hey, can I get a shot, or hey, can I do this? I mean, there's people that have less followers than me, and they charge people. It just depends. I mean, who you
okay.
are, how much engagement your page has. Is like, I always tell people like, porque la gente no quiere mirarme promoting a dulce or promoting chanclas or something. You know what I mean? Sometimes, so they're like, they'll see it or they'll like it. They'll go look at the page.
Yeah.
But then sometimes the person that paid me, they're like, hey, I didn't get that many likes or I didn't get that many followers.
Yeah.
But it's like you don't know who went to go look at it. You don't know how many people
Mm-hmm.
went to go look at it. That was like in 2015, 16 when radio was still like,
14,000 for how
see,
many
way.
months?
It was like